I fail to see the point in watching that house night after night. It's a house. It's not gonna up and leave.
There's something odd about it. I'm sure there's... Look.
Yes, KIAN, people are leaving. Which also happened last night, and the night before. It means nothing. This is a dead end.
Or it is connected to the tower, and if we keep watching, we'll learn more about the tubes and... You're probably right. Maybe it's wishful thinking. Another dead end.
Maybe we should just make out.
Maybe. You're so hot right now.
I saw you visiting Naani's cell this morning. Why?
I brought her food, that's all.
Forgive me if I don't trust you with her.
With who?
I was the apostle. She was an informant. I don't see how this is relevant now.
There was nothing going on between the two of you.
What do you think?
Going on? Liko, I can assure you I have no interest in Naani.
He's just jealous.
Or in any woman. Not in that way.
Oh! Yes. What does Liko say?
How do you deal with it?
Deal with what?
With who you are, what you are, how you feel about, you know.
Wait, what?
You
What are we talking about?
Dolazadi. Dolintiqua. You see how men and women are divided in our society, and you condemn us for something you do not understand.
What I meant to say was...
I know.
I don't understand. What are we talking about?
There are some rules that cannot be broken. A soldier can't bed a priestess. If they're caught, it's exile for the woman and death for the man.
Wait.
A sister can bed another priestess. She can also take a civilian lover, as long as she's discreet. A pregnant sister loses her robes. And
Wait,
a soldier can lie with another soldier. For some, it's just a passing phase. For others, convenience. Soldiers become officers, or they leave the service, begin a civilian career, marry, have children. For the rest of us, our society doesn't condemn us. In the eyes of the goddess, it makes us no less worthy. It's simply how we were born. You only see us Azadi as bigoted and reactionary. And in our treatment of magicals, perhaps we are. We are. We have our reasons for fearing magicals. Not good ones, but still. We have no reason to fear men who love men, or women who love women. And so we do not condemn or persecute them. I don't have to deal with anything, Liko. I am who I am, and no one has ever thought less of me because of it.
Ha! Yes!
We're alike, you and I.
In what way?
In many ways. We understand the need to do things others would balk at. Pain and blood.
So excited for
What
this.
we do isn't pretty, but it must be done to keep others safe. And we are the only ones willing to do it.
Yeah, do
Are
it!
they gonna kiss?
Once I started down that path again, it felt natural.
As it should.
Should it? I'm not sure
Shh. Someone's here.
So much
What are you
sexual
guys up
tension.
to?
Oh, go
Bip.
away!
What in Shadow's name are you doing here?
Nothing.
Cock blocking?
Oh, right. I have a message. It's from Ulvik. He says, come to the bar immediately. There's been developments. I don't know what developments is, but Ulvik's face was frowny, so it's probably important.
It always is. Good job, Bib. Let's not keep Ulvik waiting.
I'll run ahead. The two of us together will attract more attention.
So they like encourage lesbianism because they said that a priestess loses her robes if she
she's
gets pregnant.
So they're like, yeah, just
do each other. Just-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was talking to Stacy about how in matriarchal societies, women don't have to worry as much about infidelity in the same reasons that men do.
Yeah.
Because if a queen gets pregnant, she's pregnant. That's her baby. You know what I mean?
As
if
opposed
she's the leader,
to-
and her daughter would be the one to inherit, as opposed to
A patriarchal society where a man has to worry about his wife sleeping, his queen sleeping around, and therefore having somebody else's baby.
exactly. So I
Someone
guess
else-
that,
and not his heir.
and I guess this is me basing completely off sexist assumptions right now. The Azadi culture
Great.
is a matriarchy, so I would think that they would be a lot less worried about the whole, like, who's gonna have the baby thing. Because it's not, it's like, okay, well, I had it, who cares?
It's mine.
Where it came from.
I know where it, yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
It's clearly mine.
Yeah.
Since it came out of my vagina.
I know this was mine, so it doesn't matter. So.
Yeah.
Look at this thing.
It's a dinosaur!
Dinosaurs are real.
I'm telling you, they are.
That, what is that thing?
It's a dog, I thought.
It was a cat with, like, no animation.
Oh, just floating across the ground?
Where are we going? Go to the rooster and kitten. The cock and pussy?
Yeah, the cock and puss.
Wait. Oh, the cock and pussy. Wait, where are we going?
I think...
Remember that one time where we had no map and we were lost all the time?
Mm-hmm. Remember that one time where we were playing in Stark and we had to consult that stupid map that talked to you every time you look at it?
Howdy!
Howdy, partner! And we were both like, shut the fuck up. Just need to know where I'm going before I cut your face off.
It was so Cowboy Bebop. I get the reference. It was just like, oh my god.
Does it have to talk every single time? Maybe it could just talk the first time.
And then after that, you get the gist.
So do we see Anna and we're just like, hey, what's up? Sorry I didn't kiss you the other night, but I like dicks.
That's what I would say to
Yeah.
her. If I was KIAN, that's what I would say word for word.
Well, because then she would probably feel like, oh, okay.
Like, it's not me.
Yeah.
But
not,
it's me, but it's not me.
Yeah, it's not me personally, it's just my...
You see that gentleman sitting over there? Don't look, you simpletons. Balance. You lot don't know much about subterfuge, do you? That man's an Azadi mechanic. He drinks here most nights, but I didn't know that part until I overheard him speaking to his friend earlier about the pipes. Seems that with the pipe network up and running, there's a lot of tinkering to be done. Our man over there carries a tool to open maintenance hatches.
If we can get inside a hatch...
We can maybe figure out what they're using the pipes for. That's brilliant, Ulvik.
Quick, KIAN, seduce
So we
him.
slit his throat and dump him in the bay.
Not in my bar, you won't.
If they find out we've taken his tools, the information could turn out to be useless. No. We need to...
Borrow his tools, open one of those pipes to have a look-see, and put the tools back before he notices. And that was probably what you were going to say when I interrupted you. Sorry. I'm actually surprised you're not agreeing with Liko, seeing how much you enjoy killing people.
If you can do it without him noticing, I won't stop you. But if the Azadi ever suspect that I'm collaborating with the Resistance...
That will not happen, Ulvik. What do you suggest, KIAN?
Seduce. Well, okay, so the reason she said that is because we killed... Remember, we killed and tortured and killed
The sexual predator, rapist, pedophile?
Yes, but remember she holds that against us because
She's,
reasons.
I don't know.
I don't
Whatever.
know.
So, from this point on, because I'm a pervert and a horrible person, I'm going to be thinking, what is the correct dialogue path to the gay sex?
With him and Liko, right?
Yeah.
And when they were talking, he was like, we're a lot alike, you and I. I was like, and?
We are?
Yeah.
Because Liko's kind of like, how do you deal with it?
How do you deal with, you know, being what you are? And it's like,
He's like, because, you know, sometimes I have feelings about that.
Isn't he very clearly saying, I'm reading totally into that.
No. I read it where he's like, how do you, like, deal with those feelings? Obviously, Liko's bisexual because his past lover was Raven, but maybe he's ready to move on with somebody who kind of, like, is like, oh, you killed my whole family. I'm into that.
Yeah. Or something. Or maybe he's like, you're so gruff and rugged, I never thought that, something.
Yeah, I like it. You're like me, but, like, not.
Yeah. We've always wanted to make out with somebody who has a beard.
Yeah.
All right.
Take charge.
The others look to me for leadership now. It's important that I take charge and make the decisions. Ulvik brought this to our attention. It's only fair that I include him in the decision.
Which one will make Ulvik... No, wait. Which one? No, that's not... Who cares?
The others look to me. We split up. We all look for a solution and reconvene here later.
That sounds better than what usually happens. You lot bickering and fighting over every little decision.
We can't take too long. That man won't stay here forever.
Oh my god,
He's on his second drink. He usually doesn't leave until he's had at least 3. And I can offer a few on the house to make him stay longer.
Smart man.
It's decided then. We'll meet again here later this evening.
Winner buys a round for everyone. No? No? It's not very motivating? Okay.
So I thought, like, I was holding out for Enu, and I was like, yeah,
This is
cat
like...
girl wife. But then I was like,
We didn't even consider
blue
this.
boyfriend? I didn't even know I could have a blue boyfriend.
I know. That's why it's like, we're like, oh man, we can't have Enu. And it's like, little did we know. The developers were like, don't worry, ladies.
Because
Don't
usually they're like, hey, ladies, do you want to be a lesbian? And I'm like, sure, but I mean, like, that's nothing new.
Sure, but I mean, okay, I
They've
guess.
been doing that for a while because they assume everyone who plays as a woman is is a guy pretending to be a woman.
Yeah.
Now, not only, oh my god, Parlock's gonna be super excited about this.
Ah!
He's gonna be like, what? I gotta get this game.
I know.
I'm so, oh my god. Do you think they're gonna like kiss this book? Do you think they're gonna kiss this book?
I don't know. I really hope it happens. It would be so, oh my god.
It's gotta be Liko.
Okay.
I'm feeling it. You know?
He says we're a lot alike. Remember?
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah,
like, how
that's
do you
like the
deal
dance.
with your feelings? And I feel like that's kind
That's
of like
the dance, you know? That's the dance that people do where they're like, you know, like, are you? You said that you are, but are you? Are you cool? I am, maybe. Are you?
Are you down with that? Because I could be.
But only
But
if you
only
are.
if you are.
Because I don't want to say it unless you say it. That's the like, are you? No, are you though?
God.
Maybe I am. Are we the same?
I don't know. I've always been a little more
Those
aggressive.
tubes will make our lives
They
better.
appear to be having a
Really?
good
It's a little
time.
How's
different
that?
for dudes.
Well,
I know.
for the,
Too.
well, the betterment of humankind, aren't they?
No, but I mean, like with other women, like it could be
Life's a
tricky to
series
be.
of tubes.
I'll drink to that.
There have definitely been times where I hit on a woman that was straight, and it was embarrassing. For her, clearly.
For her, so embarrassed. Not for you.
Before our arrival, the street lamps were lit with magic spells. They've been replaced with modern electricity.
What?
Oh.
Electricity? Where did they get that from?
Well, would be the pipes, I would assume.
Yeah, but they got the
Steam powered.
They got the
Electricity?
electricity technology from Stark because they're crossing over.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that, and then I was like, should I say it? They're scissoring. The two
Stark and Arcadia are scissoring.
I meant like I slapped my hands together, and I was like, should
Both
I
of
say
us are just sitting here, like,
slapping our hands together, saying scissoring. Stark and Arcadia are scissoring right now, and they're exchanging technology, aka bodily. No, I gotta stop. Okay, the end. Okay, let's stop. I gotta take a break.
yeah.